Frank, penniless, tried to cash forged checks at the bank, but none of them worked. One day, he saw a pilot on the street and had an idea. He wanted to pretend to be a pilot. So Frank disguised himself as a reporter and managed to interview an airline executive. When they parted, the executive gave him an expired pilot's license as a souvenir. Frank immediately used the license to order a flight uniform. Then he soaked the airplane model in water, carefully tore off the logo sticker, and pasted it on his forged check. Frank, wearing a pilot's uniform, walked into the bank with a swagger. He handed the check to the teller. Just as the teller was about to check it carefully, he deliberately praised the teller's appearance and business ability. He successfully diverted attention and cashed the banknotes smoothly. Frank, who had tasted the sweetness, soaked more airplane models the next day and began to forge checks in batches. In order to improve his counterfeiting skills, he took the initiative to approach a female bank employee. Then he extracted various professional information about check-making from her. After that, he bought a second-hand check printer at a court auction. From then on, his fake checks began to circulate wildly in many states, but it soon attracted the attention of the FBI. In just 1 year, Frank defrauded millions of dollars. Carl, the federal agent in charge of investigating the case, locked his whereabouts based on Frank's most recent consumption records. When Carl broke into the house, there was no one in the house, only a table of counterfeit tools and paper scraps on the floor. Just as Carl was checking the scene, Frank walked out of the bathroom calmly. He calmly introduced various tools for committing crimes to Carl. He claimed to be a policeman as well, and handed over his wallet as a certificate. When Carl was about to check it out, Frank suddenly pointed out the window and said that it was his partner who caught the suspect downstairs. Carl relaxed his vigilance after seeing it. When Frank was about to leave with the tools, Carl stopped him and asked him to take the wallet back. Frank smiled and said, "Please keep it for me first." After Carl opened his wallet while sitting on the bed, he found that it was full of stickers and props. After realizing that he was cheated, he suddenly pulled open the curtains, and Frank had already run away. Angry Carl returned to the police station and promised his superiors that he would personally arrest Frank. One day, when he was screening all the people named Barry Allen in the restaurant one by one, the waiter next to him told him that Barry Allen was the name of a comic character. Carl had a flash of inspiration and immediately rushed into the phone booth to report to his superiors. Then, they investigated Frank's family background and quickly found his mother's address. When looking through the high school album, Carl recognized Frank at a glance. Soon after, national media rushed to report on this case, calling Frank the real version of 007. After seeing the newspaper, Frank specially customized a suit and sports car of the same style as Bond.